There are literally hundreds of miles of rivers and lakes within a few hours of Blacksburg, from the New River to Claytor Lake, the James River to Smith Mountain Lake. Each one allows a day of pure enjoyment in the rays of the sun while taking a dip in the cool water. Kayaking, fishing, canoeing, and boating of all sorts can be had on these waters that surround us. Blacksburg was even originally founded here along the banks of the Strubles Creek. When Samuel Black and his family settled here, they did so right next to the waterway. It now flows under the main street of town, through the drill field of Virginia Tech, and it eventually flows out and turns into the famous duck pond. The entire region is riddled with large, medium, and small waterways that let anyone enjoy them almost any time. And the company that you keep will only be enhanced by the beauty of the scenery that is constantly changing. And in order to make this day as fun as possible on the water, let's talk to Travis Code with some safety tips.
Thanks, Dean. There's several places around the area that you can go canoeing and kayaking. While you're out on the water, you need to bring with you, what else? Water. A good liter of water will definitely keep you hydrated and keep you from fatiguing throughout the day. Another thing that you probably want to bring with you just to keep you full of energy is a nice snack, either some graham crackers, some peanuts and raisins, or maybe even a candy bar or a small snack bar. So on that next trip, remember, don't forget your snacks, don't forget your water, and have a great time on the river.
With all the rivers and lakes available within a short drive of Blacksburg, there is no reason to pass up the opportunity to enjoy the water.
It's something that I've really wanted to do for a long time, but I just kind of put it off.
Yeah, I've been paddleboarding before in the ocean of Florida, but I've never actually been kayaking.
Kayaking isn't something to be afraid of, but rather an adventure to be enjoyed. And many times, you can be surprised at those who partake in this enjoyable activity.
And a friend came by my house a couple weeks ago, and she had some kayaks on top of her truck, and I said, "Do you go kayaking?" She says, "I do it a lot." And I said, "That's something I've always wanted to do." And she says, "Well, why don't you come with us?" And I said, "I believe I will." So she kind of talked me into doing it.
And even with all those people who you don't expect paddling down the many rivers and lakes in the region, take some time out to gather your family and bond in the peace of the water.
We actually talked about it together, and I said, "Would you like to come with me?" And he said, "Sure, Mom, I'd love to go with you." So we made it a mother-son outing.
Because I was going with my friend Phoebe and her grandma Joe and Yana.
And even while having fun with the family, there must be a concern for proper technique and safety.
I think the instructors are awesome. They took their time.
We will get everybody a PFD and we will get you properly fitted for them. So once you have it zipped, you're going to take these side straps and you want to go ahead and snug them up. Faces to them, this is your power face, that curved area. You want to make sure that that is toward you. Usually they have writing. You should be able to see the writing and be able to read it. To properly position your paddle, take it, put it on your head, put your hands up like this. You want about a 90-degree bend with your elbows, and that will allow you to know that you're in the right paddling position. Just basically like this, count your toes, butt up. Just remember that.
They kind of, stayed with us, made sure that everybody was safe, and it's something I definitely think that other people should try to venture out to do because it's fun. And it's just something that, that I never thought that I would do. And now that I've done it, I think I will continue to do it.
I really like kayaking, anything having to do with water.
And the water truly is a place of fun and family that can be enjoyed from any angle.
I definitely recommend it because it was fun and you got to see lots of wildlife.
I did enjoy myself, mostly because it's just fun. I don't know why, it has to do with water.
I had an awesome time, and it's something I definitely will do again.
With the desire to participate again, there's only one thing left to add.
It was pretty fun.
Blacksburg Parks and Rec has over 500 acres of parkland for you to enjoy. There are playgrounds, sport fields, natural areas, greenways, and more. Parks are used by the Parks and Recreation staff to program their classes and their programs, as well as individuals to use for their own leisure. Whether it's rock climbing, mountain biking, hiking, horseback riding, birding, or any other sporting event, Blacksburg Parks and Rec is all about enjoying these areas outside of the town limits, as well as spending time inside the town limits. The New River Valley and the Appalachian Mountains are some of the most beautiful sceneries there is in this country, and we are extremely lucky to have it in our backyard. Blacksburg Parks and Recreation wants to let you take advantage of this beautiful opportunity. We are here to serve you, the citizens of Blacksburg and the New River Valley, whether through programs that we create for your enjoyment or a private trip that you help us create and enjoy. Any way you look at it, there are a lot of ways for people to get energy.